very best, like no one ever was.
Before, Ash Ketchum would catch over 80 Pokemon in total over the course of his journey, before he would meet many friends such as May, Max, and Dawn.
Let's give him everything we've got, May, okay?
You bet. We'll give him something, all right. Good luck.
Before Ash would travel through all the regions of Pokemon, fighting every gym along the way. Before he decided to take on the mission of becoming a Pokemon Master. Known in Japan as Satoshi, Ash Ketchum is a fictional character and star of the Pokemon anime series. He was born in Pallet Town to his mother Delia and an unknown father that left when he was still a baby. As a child, Ash was bullied at school and didn't have many friends, and ended up getting himself into lots of trouble. One time even getting lost in a forest on a field trip. He has had a rivalry with Gary Oak since he was very young, which started with a fateful day of fishing. Soon he'd begin his adventure through the region of Kanto on his way to becoming a Pokemon Master. Hi everyone, I'm Azzy, documenting the life of Ash Ketchum prior to fame, here for you and before they're famous. As always, let us know in the comments down below who is next. I also do a lot of Pokemon content on my personal channel, Azzyland.
None of us expected that it would even go more than a year, maybe. And then now that we're here, how many years later, still talking about it, it's amazing.
Ash Ketchum, also known by his Japanese name Satoshi, was designed in the late 1990s after the creator of the Pokemon franchise, Satoshi Tajiri, and modeled after Tajiri's childhood obsession with collecting small creatures. The name Ash came from the letters of Satoshi, and the name Ketchum came from the slogan of the franchise, "Gotta catch him all." He is loosely based off the playable character from the Pokemon Red and Blue games, Red. In the anime, he was originally voiced by Veronica Taylor. Ash was born in Pallet Town of the Kanto region on May 22nd to his mother, Delia Ketchum, who was a restaurant owner of an unknown father. While we don't know who the father is, we do know that his mother was romantically connected to Giovanni, the leader of the enemy Team Rocket, and was part of his gang before she met Ash's father and decided to change to a better path in life. Then he abandoned his wife and his kid to go on his own Pokemon journey. So what's that about being a good influence? As a young child, Ash was very mischievous and caused a lot of problems for his mother. He attended school in Pallet Town where he didn't have very many friends, and he was even victim to some of the bullying. Because of this, he tended to keep to himself and oftentimes felt very lonely. One day, while on a school field trip, Ash wandered off and got lost in the woods, taking shelter in a tree hollow, until eventually a group of Pokemon found him and tried to cheer him up. So cute. It was from that small moment on that he decided he wanted to become a Pokemon trainer. Later on, Ash enrolled in Professor Oak's summer camp. A fellow camper named Serena from the Kalos region had followed a Poliwag into the forest, and she wounded her knee in the process. Ash, who was also following the Poliwag's trail, found Serena and wrapped her leg with a cloth and helped her get back to camp.
This'll make it better. All done.
Do I see some puppy love happening here? Unfortunately, camp ended and Serena went back to Kalos. The two would not meet again for a very long time. As he got a little bit older and more immersed in the Pokemon world, he met Gary Oak, the stuck-up grandson of Professor Oak, and they immediately formed a rivalry. On one occasion, they were both fishing across from each other in a stream, and both of their lines snagged a Pokeball in the water. What followed was a tug of war between the two of them to see who would keep the Pokeball. But the Pokeball ended up snapping in half, angering Gary and making the rivalry even stronger. To this day, Ash keeps his half of the Pokeball, the white side, as a good luck charm and as a reminder. Once Ash turned 10, he was officially done elementary school in the Pokemon world and ready to begin his Pokemon journey by going to Professor Oak's lab to choose his starter.
I was really ready for my journey, and luckily my mom let me go. So I would say it's not for everyone, and not everyone can travel with just one pair of underwear in their backpack and go on the road for a long time.
How many kids woke up on their 10th birthday extremely disappointed after watching this show? I know I did. Turns out Ash wasn't excited enough though, or at least his internal alarm clock wasn't. He woke up late, and although he wanted to pick Squirtle as his starter, he was stuck with the leftover Pikachu. To make matters worse, Pikachu was not much more thrilled than Ash was to be partners. The Pokemon refused to get into the Pokeball and didn't listen to what Ash said, giving him a shock every now and then to remind him of that. But things changed shortly after. Upon leaving Pallet Town to start his journey, Ash and Pikachu were attacked by a flock of Spearow.
Don't worry, Pikachu. No matter what, I'll save you. Don't run ahead. I said I'd protect you.
When the flock attacked Pikachu, Ash risked himself to save his companion, earning Pikachu's respect. While escaping the flock, Ash bumped into a woman named Misty, one of his eventual best friends, who he borrowed a bike from to escape the flock. You all know how that one goes. Did she ever get her bike back, or is Ash on his way to becoming a robbery master? Ash and Pikachu finally made it to the Pokemon Center in Viridian City, where they were able to escape the flock. The rain clouds parted majestically, and in the distance Ash spotted a legendary Ho-Oh and took on a sight that he must continue on his journey. And the rest of the story, well, you guys all know the story because this is before they were famous. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love Pokemon. Make sure to check out some other videos we've done on the channel and tune in next time. Bye! I want to be the very best. No one ever was. Okay, anyways.